Hi Scorpio, this is Matt from Finding Magnificence in You. This is going to be your mid-month energy update. This is going to cover the energies between the 15th and the end of the month. Okay, this is a general reading, and it may not apply to everyone. Please take the parts that resonate. And this is going to cover Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, all the major placements or Scorpio placements you have in your chart. Pay close attention to Saturn, Mars, Mercury, Venus, and Pluto, and Jupiter, all the planets that are that are in retrograde. Mercury's about to be retrograde too, but take a look at those two if you resonate with any of those planets. But I would definitely say look at Saturn. Okay, that's the biggest energy right now that we should be concerned about, because Saturn's going to come in and balance karma, teach people lessons. You're going to go through lessons. Your person's going to go through lessons. So it's important. Okay. All right. When you're watching this reading, I didn't do this for the first 6 zodiac signs, but I noticed that the way the messages were coming out, because I was doing the pyramid spread, it covers a lot of information. I didn't go in because I don't want to make these very long videos. But what I would suggest is that you guys look at when you're watching from your sun sign, look at that as a soul mission, because that's going to give you an idea of what your soul, what you're meant to experience for learning reasons, because this is a school, right? Relationships teach you. Your moon is the emotional connection you have, like emotionally how you're being affected. Watch if there is an emotional connection to a soulmate, because this could be for a friend or family or coworker, or a lover. And then from your rising, this is how it's affecting you in your day, like how it's affecting you, or from the perspective of how it's affecting you and what type of actions you're going to take based off of what you've experienced. Okay. All right. So let's get started. We're going to do a pyramid spread of 6 cards. Okay. Ooh. So Spirit wants me to address this 5 of Pentacles. So if you were in an energy of lack or feeling left out, that's ending for you. Scorpio, your sign, your theme is death, rebirth. And I really feel like there is going to be a rebirth in the financial sector, or just feeling unsupported. I feel like you're coming out of this lack consciousness and coming out of a dark space. We have the Emperor and moving into more of a lighter energy. Wow. And it's right here, 8 of Swords, at the apex of the pyramid. This is the crowning energy. This is very beautiful. This is what ties. This energy is going to coincide with the completion. And this is why it's completing. This is because you are releasing yourself from feeling trapped or being trapped. Okay, wow, catharsis here with the Sun of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords. I love seeing this energy because this is about courage. And if you were struggling with courage or fear, I do see either you're going to speak up or you're going to cut something out of your life that doesn't serve you. And it could be someone very unpredictable, very harsh, very mean. We have the 5 of Wands, conflict ends. Very nice. Let's get the outcome. Wow. Okay, I saw it, so I'm going to put it back. Usually I don't want to see the outcome until I get to it. Kind of builds up the message. There you go. Here's your outcome. You only have one. But that's okay. That one card may be super powerful. So let's talk about this Emperor being in reverse. You guys may have been feeling very disempowered or dealing with someone very controlling, or something about your stability. There's something going on with your stability. It could be financial stability, or it could be in a relationship. And I do feel that this being an Aries and Taurus card, this is really speaks to your desires, your wants, and what you see as valuable in your life. What is of value to you, or this is about value, and what appreciates value, money, material goods. So we have possibly feeling disempowered because maybe financially, or you lack stability, or maybe in relationships you may have felt disempowered because they weren't stable. And with this 9 of Wands, I see perseverance. I see you not giving up, or you're creating boundaries against Emperor-like people that are very stubborn, people that are not seeing your value or not bringing stability, or maybe come in to try to control you. I see you releasing yourself from feeling trapped from this. If you are feeling disempowered or feeling a lack of being grounded, I'm feeling like you're on shaky ground. I do see releasing some sort of mindset illusion or self-imprisonment, or this is actually because this is in your mind, right? So something's making you feel trapped. It could be an unstable marriage or relationship. Catharsis, cutting away of something that doesn't serve you and ending a conflict. Let's look at the outcome. Wow, a new beginning, Page of Cups. And this energy is similar to Libra's energy, actually. Ooh. All right, Divine Feminine, you're being addressed. Libra, in the Libra reading, we're talking to the masculine or talking about the masculine, what action is going to be taken towards him or what action he would be taking. So yeah, with the Divine Feminine card here, yeah, it's so funny because we have the Emperor, which is the Divine Masculine, and the Feminine and the Upright. So this is definitely a twin flame union or close past life soulmate connection. Distance, yeah, so that's what it is. This Emperor is not offering stability, creating distance, and that's why the connection is not strong or stable, because the Emperor is represented by a big, strong oak tree. I think this is an oak tree or pine tree, and it's reversed. So there's a lack of strength here to hold the relationship together. What was funny is the outcome card was the strength card. That was the first card that came out. This is Nine of Wands representing. Wow, yeah, spiritual mission and dreams. So you may be holding on to hope that this connection will reach a higher level of commitment. I feel like there's a holding on, knowing that there's some sort of spiritual mission, or the mission is to overcome some sort of control or feeling disempowered. Lessons of Pluto, that's, yeah, clarifying the Eight of Swords. Pluto comes in to destroy anything that doesn't serve you. It releases you from control. And it's funny because I keep bringing up the word control. We have patterns of control, power, manipulation. So the Eight of Swords is representing you releasing yourself from feeling manipulated or feeling controlled somehow by this Divine Masculine, coming or showing up rather, excuse me, Mercury retrograde, post shadow, sorry, showing up in the lower vibration of this particular energy. So he's not coming in with a high vibration. So he may have contributed to the ending or demise of the relationship because he came in very much in this energy of wanting to control you. And then we have here lessons of Neptune. That's what the catharsis is, coming out of an illusion or self-deception. Very nice. Clarity. And this is what you had lack courage doing. That's why you were holding on at some point. But I do see setting boundaries and setting up of boundaries, like no more, male or female. You're not going to come in. You could be watching as the male or you could be watching as the female. If you're the male, the female made you feel disempowered through her lies and manipulations and control. If you're the feminine, you were dealing with a very controlling man, just whatever perspective you're watching from. Okay. And with this outcome, yeah. So wow, so good. This reading is so good. Five of Wands, no more confliction in your thoughts because you're changing your thought patterns. You're getting out of your head and getting into your heart. So here there is an energy of following your heart. So if there is a conflicted person about what they want to do, this Eight of Swords tells me they're coming out of this conflict and they're making a decision, removing illusions, removing self-deception, or removing themselves from any deceptive people. And with the clarity now, the newfound clarity, and no more being confused, you are able to complete the cycle, going into a new phase. The Sun of Cups is clarified. What is the Sun of Cups bringing in? That didn't come all the way out. Whoa. Telepathy. So you're trusting your intuition. That makes so much sense with the Page of Cups, because that is a very intuitive card. And you're wanting to renew and start a new adventure, a new journey. And that makes sense because the Page of Cups is a new beginning. I love it. So you're cutting away. What does this Emperor represent here? Let's do one more card for the Emperor in reverse. Accepting someone for who they are. And you're realizing that you're dealing with a parasitic symbiotic connection. One party benefits while the other is depleted energy, support, and empathy. Okay? Very interesting. Wow. So you're cutting out a one-sided relationship. Very clear reading. So give me a final message for Scorpio, and then I'm going to pull a Whispers of Love Oracle card for you guys. Give me an overall message, actually, is what I meant to say. Overall message for Scorpio. So these cards are soft. These are soft index cards. So bear with me. It takes a while for the message to come out, but it will come out. Trust me. All right, here it is. So this is what flipped over. Yeah, so you were dealing with a very toxic connection. There was a lot of negative patterns, and what you are doing now is coming out of this Eight of Swords energy of disillusionment, this lessons of Neptune's, realize that you were in some sort of delusion, believing that maybe this person was your other half, possibly, or just removing yourself from this person because they are at a lower vibration, and you're practicing self-love and you're detaching by setting boundaries. Nine of Wands. That's this, Nine of Wands. Taking accountability, very beautiful, and taking the lessons you learn to apply them for a new beginning, doing things differently, and removing yourself from a oops, this came out too, so I'm going to look at it. Removing yourself from a codependent relationship, and we have failed. Okay, so this relationship failed because one or both parties, well, one party in particular, didn't want to change their negative patterns, which were addictions, obsessions. This is devil energy. Even though we don't have the devil card, we have all the identifiers of the devil card. So we have toxic, negative patterns, and addictions. These are identifiers of the devil card. So you are definitely dealing with a Saturnian lesson. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, not Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pluto. This is your lesson here, removing the energy of control out of your life. Picking up a strong energy for feminine as well as a masculine learning this lesson. A masculine is realizing their faults and is taking accountability of this toxic energy. So this masculine is well aware. This is what they're being taught, to change their values and beliefs so that they can come in. They're the ones being taught these new thought patterns. You are too, but this is, both. This goes both ways. This is what Saturn is doing, is balancing out the scales. Okay, but you're removing this person, or you're removing yourself. Wow, bottom of the deck, miracles and blessings. I want to address it. Very beautiful, because at the moment you may not see the bigger picture. This is what Saturn. I'm sorry. This is what Sagittarius energy is. Jupiter, seeing the bigger picture, raising your awareness, reflecting. Okay, the bigger picture is we attract soulmates based on lessons we need for growth. For this, for growth. Is this connection hindering, or is it supporting you? The bigger picture. What was this lesson here for? Okay, so divine timing, divine intervention is creating a detour. This person's going to have to learn about their negative patterns, their toxic behaviors. And when they do, hopefully this person, if they are your masculine, which I do see, they will come back with new patterns. Okay, so it says you are limitless. Now you're not disempowered. Okay, this is about being in the seat of power now, taking away the control factor, taking back your power, and you can do anything you choose. Beautiful. You have free will. You can move on to something new, which I do see you doing with this Page of Cups. This could be anything new. This could be starting new projects, or maybe new love. Renewing a venture. It says a return of passion and play. Community is healing, laughter, travel, and new things can reshape your love life. New things. What could this new thing be? Let's clarify. New thing is taking a chance to come out of your comfort zone. Yeah, going towards something new. Okay, completion. This is a completion of a cycle. Very beautiful. All right, so that is your reading, Scorpio. Let me know if it resonated in the comment section. You might have to wait till maybe a little bit closer to the end of the month, but I do feel like this is very powerful. I'm very proud of you guys for standing in your power, standing up for what you believe in. And because of this, you are going to be blessed, okay? This is what Saturn's bringing up for you in the next 14 or 13 days or so. All right. All right. Check out my description box for my contact information. Please go ahead and follow me, link up with me on my social media, and I will talk to you guys in the June readings. Bye.